Alright, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. So, today we're planting, and we're planting corn, and doing all that. So, we got this going on. Originally, when I first started this, I've already finished one field, and then I realized the past 8 minutes that I was recording originally, that my mic was muted. So everything that I had just done, that I had said, basically that wasn't it. So basically what I had done is I showed you guys the new items that I had brought in, or bought now. So we now have those all to show you. And we were checking on the greenhouse and the beehives, which they've been going. And it looks like my water tank has been filled. So we're going to dump this in right quick while the planting is going on. But we're going to be planting, we're going to be rolling the fields as soon as they're seeded, and fertilizing them. And then a month later, we'll fertilize them again to increase the yield even more. So let me dump it like right there. We'll leave the engine on while it dumps. And I actually need to grip this guy and start rolling. But in order for us to actually harvest the corn, we had to buy a header. And we bought the C16F for our harvester. And that cost us about $150,000, roughly. But obviously this is what it looks like folded. We will be having the our current harvester be able to use it, so that's going to be useful for us. We also got two augers. So we got the Hallmaster, which I painted it just to be like the John Deere tractors for its color stuff. And so this one I believe can hold, like, do any kind of grain, including corn. And we also have this one, which can do any kind of like root crop. So now I don't know when I'll exactly use this, but sometime in the future, eventually. We also have a semi-trailer, which will help us uh, basically transport the grain to the selling point a little bit easier. I'll probably still use the regular trailer that we have for a little bit for this last harvest, maybe. But that's probably the only time I'll probably use it. Oh, okay, that's planting quite quickly than I was expecting. So I need to figure out. Actually, I'm going to detach that and turn this off. Actually, I'm going to attach it and just leave it there. Oh, I can't. Whoops. I don't have an extra tractor here. That's a little bit of a problem. Because I wanted to move those trailers that we had. Okay, I think what I'll do is after our first rolling's done, I'll go ahead and detach the roller part and let the planter keep going for a little bit. And we'll just move them. Where is the planter? Here it is. Alright, well, we'll just let them do their thing for a bit. We have finished rolling our first field. But what I need to do very quick before I do continue, of course, is drop off that equipment and get put away right quick. Move car, you're in my way. I'm just going to drop it off right over here in this little portion. There we go. And during that time, we had finished 2 fields in total so far. And our planter is currently on its 3rd field, which is probably close to being done. But we're making some good progress. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the root crop auger to the back to get it out of the way at least. Now, I forget when do the harvest corn. When does that happen? October is when it happens. Okay. I don't know how much I'm going to get. I just know it's going to be a lot. And good thing is our garden, or greenhouse pretty much, is going to be making some progress on its stuff. Probably not much, but enough to keep going. I'm surprised we could fit under that. But what I'm going to put is, I'm going to put the... It's always difficult trying to figure out where you're going to put stuff. Especially with the tight little parking area here. It's really foggy in this spot. Alright, pull forward here. I think that's a good spot right there. It's out of the way, mostly. You know, I just realized there's a spot back here that I could easily use instead of having the trailer parked on the side over here. Where it's kind of difficult to get put over there, but not too difficult. I'm gonna put... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this other auger right next to the root crop auger. And I'm gonna have to find a spot for that trailer. But I want to get these two at least moved out of the way. One of the things I'm also going to have to make sure I do is my 7R, I think is what it is. Yeah, I think it's the 7R. Because it's the 6R. The 7R would be the one that would have to run the auger. And then the 6R would have to be anything but the auger and stuff. Oh dear. We're good. I will say it moves so nice. It's not like really bad or anything, it's just right. Alright, let's go put the roller back on this tractor. Which I do need to move that this little tractor. I forget telehandler. I almost forgot the name of what it was, but you know, that's fine. I occasionally use it only during when I need to move pallets. Come on. Come on. There we go. Do that. Get this started up. But I'm gonna check this. Oh, I cannot see it. Dang thing. Okay. Good God. Where are we even at? Can't even tell. I think this is about done. Yeah, he has just one more loop and it's done. So, where is it? There it is. I'm not gonna start fertilizing just yet. I'll give it like one more field to be rolled. Probably after the one we're currently working on. We'll just park it right here. It's a good little spot. Actually, while I'm waiting on the stuff over there, I'm gonna go over here and grab this trailer. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the trailer that we do have can actually haul anything, pretty much. I think pretty much everything it can haul, which is nice. Oh no, I can't fit underneath it. Okay, now I can. For a minute there, I wasn't wanting to go underneath it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it, like, I guess underneath here, I think. And just leave it there. Go. Come over here and put it back on this trailer. Because it's not time yet for us to harvest. Oh. And won't be for a little while. Alright, so our planter's right here. Where the heck am I? Okay, so I've done field 4924, so now we just do this field right here across from us. There we go. Where's our rolling? Oh, what the? I'm not gonna question it. Alright, well, I'm gonna let them do their job for a while. we've gone all the fields up here fully finished. So we've got field 6, 1, and 26, 49, 25, and 24 fully done. Obviously, field 35 is almost done. We just gotta fertilize it after it's done rolling and get the roller over to field 37. And we just started planting field 38. So we're getting there, but it's taking some time. I'm gonna wait for this truck to go by. Oh, why would you stop right there? Alright. We are here. Alright, now we wait for that to finish rolling, which I think he's getting ready to start heading this way, I think. Here in a minute. But we're making some decent progress. Now, I haven't checked on the beehives, and I haven't checked on the greenhouse, so we're going to check on those once I drop this off over here. I'm actually going to probably park it over by where it's at. So we basically have enough seeds right now to refill the entire seeder again, or the planter, I should say. Now, where is our planter at? Oh, I see it. I was looking at the upper part of the hill to see if it was right there, but it's on the lower half. Alright, park this right here. And what is it at? 282 left. And I'll leave the fertilizer alone. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting there, I would say. It's taking its time. And it looks like our stuff's doing well. It's getting closer to being sold, ready to be sold, but just not yet. Probably a couple more episodes, we'll probably just sell it, even if it's not full. Why is this car just sitting here? Why are you sitting here? There's nothing in the way. We just don't question it, I guess. But I'm going to continue working on the farm here, so we'll see how long it probably won't take me too much longer. Probably another hour, roughly. Okay. So we're very close now to being finished. We had our our planter finished up, so that is completely done. We'll refill the seed, not the seeder, the planter again, so it has the seed in it, and then get the telehandler put away and whatever seeds it has. But we gotta fill this guy up with liquid fertilizer and go from there. And our guy rolling right now is just started on that one. So we're getting there. So far we've probably spent about $15,000 on workers, pretty much. I'm gonna do it to this one right here. It'll choose it randomly. Probably gonna take most of these. Hey, this fertilizer almost was able to do all the fields we own. Almost. So, it was close. I wish there would be like a little selection box when you're refilling. You could choose which one to use. So we're gonna get this guy started on fertilizing on this field that was just seeded, rolled actually. And then of course we'll have to fertilize again, I believe. Where's the field? This field over here. I need this one over here, which will tell me. Will we need another round? Yes, we will. We'll do it like a month later. So I'm going to move this one to the yard. I'm expecting a pretty big amount of corn. I'm going to guess probably about 350,000 liters, if not more than that. Alright. Stop right here. And I need my planter seeder deal. Keep on trying to say this is a seeder, but it's actually a planter. So it's actually called. Now I do need to fuel up the tractors again. There, that should be good. And we are full. Fold this up, down, attach it. And we'll clean it off as well so it can be ready for the next planting if we use it. I'm actually going to turn the engine off. And it's just clean. Alright, there we we go. Now we can go put this away. Now, we shouldn't have to wait too long until all of the fields are done. Probably not that long until it's actually done, since we just got the few fields left. Ooh, this is gonna be a little jank. It's fine. Right there. About there, somewhat. So now we gotta get this field up so it's ready to go for harvest season. And I'm trying to think if I have anything else I need to get put back there. I don't think I do. Except the roller can go up in the front part here. So yeah, I think we're pretty much done on that end. And we're very close to running out on the seeds right here. I forget how much I spent. I know I spent a lot of money on seeds. Yeah, I might as well just hook up the telehandler to the fuel here. Dump that in. I'm surprised how long it doesn't take to fill these back up. Sometimes it feels like it should be way longer. Alright. I'm gonna park it right here for now. Until we get the fertilizer thing back inside first. Which is already done with this field pretty much. I forget how quick this thing goes. Actually, I won't need to... Okay, I'm gonna have to wait to put that this way because I gotta do it one more time. So hopefully our roller doesn't take too long to roll. Although our fields look pretty nice though. Actually, I'm gonna park it right over here. Oh, we're just gonna continue to roll. Okay. We're just rolling. Alright. There we go. And now we wait for this guy to finish up. Okay. So we just finished rolling. I am gonna start the fertilizer right quick. Oh, I can't do that. I can't go underneath. Oh, it's already on. And alright, send that on its way. And it's already ready and folded. So now all we have to do is wash it and fuel it up and put it away. Ooh, I just barely got by. And pretty much everything's ready to go. And all we have to do is fertilize one more time on all the fields. And then we're done. Alright, kill the engine. Go ahead and start cleaning these off. I'm going to try to do the weight first. It looks like the weight's done. And you can tell I've had this 6R John Deere for a while because the paint's worn off quite a bit. Okay. So that don't make no sense. Alright, now we just gotta back it up and put this away. Straighten out. A little bit more. About there. What we'll do is kill the engine. I'm gonna have to get more fuel here, it seems like. And more fertilizer and seeds. Well, probably not seeds, probably more fertilizer and fuel. Go. And it's done. So, I'm gonna put this back over here. Try to get it put away. I think right here should be good. There we go. Fold this up. We're gonna go fill it up again so it's just ready. And now we wait for this to fill up. Alright, there we go. But yeah, so in between the episodes I'm probably going to be working on fertilizing once, and then I will see you guys ready for harvesting season. pretty much. So that'll be in October, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, October. So we'll be harvesting our corn in October, putting it into the silo, doing all that. But I'll probably get the stuff ready to go in between, so we don't have to worry about getting everything and we can just start. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.